Today is my 32nd birthday, and I wanted to make a video about the lessons on love that I have learned in this 32 years of life. Because the area of love has been this one area that I just have seemed over the years to have not gotten right. And I have experienced a lot of heartbreak, a lot of, I feel like, setbacks and hurtfulness, and there's just been a lot of self-discovery, growth, and maturity in that area. And I think love is a beautiful thing despite all that, right? One of the most important lessons that I learned about love is that oftentimes, and I'm not going to make this a blanket statement, I'm going to attach it to myself. I thought that the love that I craved and needed, that I had to get that from an outside source. And so with my trauma history, abandonment issues, attachment issues, self-esteem, confidence issues that I used to battle with, I would attach on to people that really weren't good for me. And I'm very loyal. I wouldn't want to let them go. And in my mind, there was not an option to leave this person. Like, they had to leave me. It was never an option in my mind to part ways with this person, no matter how much I cried, how much I begged, how much they dragged me through the dirt. And I almost mourn. I feel really sad for that version of myself, because she was so pure-hearted and so kind and naive in a sense, because she did not know that people could or would take advantage of her. She thought that she thought that if she was kind to people and if she was nice to people and cared for people, that they would also do the same. There wasn't a thought in her mind that people would do mean things to her, or that people could entertain her even if they did not like her. And so throughout the years, I've had to learn boundaries and standards. And I remember when I first heard about boundaries, this was like 2020. I remember distinctly, I almost felt like boundaries was a game. Why do I have to pretend like I don't like this person? Why do I have to put this wall up when all I want to do is love? And it's to keep me safe, because everyone is not deserving of my love, and everyone is not deserving to get that close to me. I am special. I am a gift. I am deserving. I am more than worthy of a healthy love, and for someone to show up and support me wholeheartedly in the same way and more so that I would do for them, because I've done it and I've done it before and I will do it again. I am loyal to a fault. I love unconditionally. I will support you. I want to support you. And at the end of the day, the previous version of myself played wife to men who had no desire to be a husband, and they had no life skills or tool sets to even encompass all of my grand being. These people were darkness, they were leeches, and I was light. And I wanted to be the light in their life, and I wanted to show them that there was another way, and that there were things to look forward to, and that I love you. Someone loves you. Let's do this together. Tell me all your darkest secrets. What is bothering you? How can I show up for you today? And all I wanted was that in return. Because why not, right? And so I spent all of my 20s, I feel like, entertaining the wrong kind of man, because I didn't know any difference. These men were my validation. Having a man in my life meant that I was deserving and meant that I was beautiful. And without a man there, I was not sure of those things on my own. Cognizance, right? And I stand here on today at 32 years old. I literally have not dated. I haven't given my heart to someone seriously since about 2020, since about 2022, I'll say. So it's been about 3 years since I've seriously dated someone. And this is a current situation that I could have never imagined myself in some years ago, because men were my like power source. Like if I wasn't using them for money, if I wasn't, and not just using them for money, I had some that I was using for money, but most of them I literally loved, and I didn't feel like they loved me back, because love doesn't love like that. And I am blessed to be here on today. I've gone through seasons of isolation. I no longer fear isolation. I look forward to it, and I am proud of that, because being that I feared isolation so long, being alone, like forcefully, that shit was fucking scary. I know what peace feels like by myself, on my own. I know what it feels like to go to sleep by myself and not missing a body there. I'm confident in myself. I know that I'm beautiful. I know what I bring to a relationship. I know what I bring to the table. I know that I'm deserving. I know what I'm deserving of, right? I know what I need to work on. I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I am right for someone. And I know that I don't have to beg for flowers. I don't have to cry for your care, for your acknowledgement, for you to see me, you know? And that is such a good feeling, when once before I was a people pleaser and I would be afraid to ask for what I needed, y'all. I used to be so afraid to communicate my needs because I did not want that person to leave. It was more important that that person stayed in my life than my own personal safety and the quality of my life and having my needs met. Hell, I really didn't know what my needs were. My need was for this person to stay and to acknowledge me. That was it. And I'm so happy that those days are so long and gone. Like, if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right, and that's okay. I don't feel the need to force anything. I don't feel the need to force any type of relationship. I don't feel the need to be in a relationship right now. Like, this single season, when I say I feel like I am walking in my purpose, I am right where I need to be, and if it is meant for me to be with a life partner in this lifetime, it's going to happen at the right time with the bestest of partners that God can ever provide for me. And I'm looking forward to that when it happens. And I don't even want to say if, because I do feel like I am destined to be with a partner in this lifetime to help fulfill my mission and vice versa. And I'm so looking forward to pouring into my spouse and my partner and celebrating him and supporting him and speaking life into him and praying for him, holding his hand, guiding him, loving on him. Like, I am so looking forward to that and seeing what he accomplishes and knowing what his mission is and seeing that to fruition. Like, I am so excited about so many different things. And this birthday feels so different. It feels like I'm opening a new chapter, a new life. I literally started my Master of Social Work internship this week, this Monday. Today's Wednesday, March 5th. I started Monday, March 3rd. I got my birthday sash on from my office. I got flowers. Years ago, I was a sex worker. Years ago, I was a high-end escort. And today, I am basically a social worker. I will be a licensed clinical social worker. I'm going to pursue my doctorate. I'm going to be a faculty teacher at some of the greatest fucking schools. I'm going to be a director of agencies and things like that. I'm going to be a therapist. I am in my purpose. I am where I need to be. And if everything before now had not happened, I would not be here. I would not have this gratitude, this love for life, this appreciation. I do not look like what I've been through. I do not look like what I've been through. I do not look like what I've been through. And for me to be here in this space today, y'all, when I say I've had to fight. I have had to cry, y'all. I have had to battle fucking demons, yo. Back and forth, back and forth. I've dealt with embarrassment, shame, feeling like I'm behind, I'm not good enough. I felt all type of feelings. And so I want you to know that to see this, please don't just skip to the success part. Like, no, like, it's taken a lot to be here. Like, to even have left the sex work industry, people really don't leave that industry. That's some shit you keep going back to. It's addictive. You know what I mean? And I pretty much left with nothing to show for it. And I just knew that if I could have gotten all that through doing that work, God was gonna bless me another way. I'm a hustler. I'm smart. I'm dedicated, and I'm just happy. I am so happy that God has, continued to bless me, and I am happy that I have continued to stick through life, through all of its trials and tribulations. Like, I have stuck it the fuck out, and nothing could make me happier. Nothing could make me happier than this. So that's all I wanted to say. Bye. I hope y'all took something from this video, and I hope y'all stuck around to follow my life. There's so much to show y'all and to share with y'all, and I love you all, and thank you for being here.